안녕하세요. 11월 15일 오후 7시 36분 입니다. 아우, 소리가 좀 크다. 오늘도 우울한 일이 있었어요. 하지만 술은 안 마셨습니다. 대신 엄청 걸었어요. 기쁜 일은 읽었던 책이 재밌었던 거. 포스터 하나 끝낸 거. 슬픈 일은 뭔가 잘못된 거. 포스터와 그리고 이력서가 떨어졌어요.
Edna,
What?
what have you got against dogs anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Corleone.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
I can't tell her that. It could get him in trouble.
아스백플라이가 돌아왔다고.
You know, you seem pretty, passionate about Emmett. I mean, considering that you don't really like him and all.
I'm passionate about everything, Mr. Corleone. Even my loathing.
내 손에서 왜 이렇게 맛있는 냄새 나지? 뭔가 잘 숙성된 고급 치즈 향이 나는데. 내 마지막으로 만진 게 아이비 껍데기인데. 밀가루와 치즈 향이 나네.
Couldn't Kid be brought up on other charges like, say, running a speakeasy?
In a perfect world, yes. But no one in town seems to care about prohibition anymore. The feds are only interested because of the lost tax revenue.
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
새로운 가사 적었나 그래서? 적었네. You should care, you should care. 이거를 가사를 주워냈어. 내가 어디로 가야 되지? 이쪽인가? 위치가 기억이 안 나는데. 여기는 오, 박사랑 이야기할 수 있겠네.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa, on his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never—
Paradox City, got it. Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
아이스크림 먹고 싶다.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's
그러게.
personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
그러게 진짜 왜 왔냐? 이때는 이제 박사가 젊을 때잖아요. 아빠한테 한 얘기 하려고 그랬나?
Why are Tannins always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its failsafe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen, but Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes, so you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannins were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
나가자.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Be careful, Marty. 이쪽이 아니구나. 뭐 어디 골목길이었는데 내 기억이 안 나네. 어디였는지. 이게 스트레스 받아서 그런가 배가 안 고픈데도 자꾸 먹을 게 땡기네. 근데 이제 진짜 아무것도 안 먹어도 돼요. 왜냐면 이미 밥을 엄청 많이 먹었어. 밥을 배가 터질 정도로 거의 이 정도의 식사량은 뷔페 가서나 나오는 건데 거의 뷔페 정도로 많이 먹었어.
Mike, you're just in time.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
아니 지금도 실험 대상이야?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
사라지는 건 아니겠지?
Einstein!
Oh,
Get him out of there!
not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
네가 죽였어. 아인슈타인의 일을 기억할 것입니다.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
그 피크민이 막 물어보잖아요. 저기서 지켜보고 있었네. 저 사람이 해결 방법을 알고 있을 것 같은데. 한번 얘기나 해볼까요?
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
표정 묘사 봐. 저 표가 나중에 사라지는 거 아니야? 미래가 바뀌어서?
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
살짝 졸리다. 원래 12시쯤 졸렸는데 운동해서 그런 거. 그 피크민을 하면은 오후 9시쯤 오늘 하루가 어땠냐고 막 묻거든요. 저기에서 나오네? 저쪽이었나? 아니야. 엑스트라였고. 그러면 꼭 좋은 하루라고 하게 되더라고요. 피크민을 하려고 걸을 때는 늘 기분이 좋아요. 그 피크민이 진짜 좀
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
이렇게 얘기하면 너 엄청난 그거겠지만 피크맨은 좀 좋은 거 같네요. 밖으로 나가게 만들어서. 게임 포켓몬고도 그렇고 그런 어떤 관점에서 링피트도 그렇고 그게 좀 편견을 깨는 거잖아요. 게임하는 사람에 대한 이미지 같은 거. 좋은 거 같아요. 사람을 움직이게 만드는 힘도 중요하지만 그 사람을 그 힘을 이렇게 쓴다는 거가 말이죠. 그렇게 움직이는 힘이 있다는 건 그 분명히 돈을 쓰게 만들 수도 있는데 그러지 않고 세상을 이렇게 만드는데 이바지했다는 결심을 한 거잖아요. 물론 돈도 과금도 이제 있겠지만.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
저인가? 저희 코코아 컵인가?
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
별일 없었는데? 왜 굳이 이 사람한테까지 다시 묻지?
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
길이 기억이 안 나.
Edna!
What?
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
힐벨리 여기 끝까지 가도 없을 텐데.
It's locked. Guess I'll have to find some other way to rescue Heine.
아무리 졸려도 에피소드 2 엔딩은 보고 자고 싶은데. 말이나 한번 걸어볼까?
Any luck with Einstein?
I'm still thinking about it. It's a perplexing spatial conundrum, aggravated by Heine's understandable skittishness.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
So you're really going to see Frankenstein tonight? I'd hate for you to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing in the world would keep me from seeing a movie about a mad scientist with delusions of godhood.
Cool.
꼭.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Heine stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
아니 그런 사람이
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Heine off that ledge.
강아지보단 개이긴 한데 아무튼 나는 딱히 강아지를 그렇게 소중히 뭐 친구처럼 여기는 사람은 아니지만 그 미국인이 개
Don't touch
가지는
those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
의식은 알고 있긴 한데 돌렸잖아. 시선 돌렸잖아.
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
이제 구했나 그러면? 아 너무 짧아. 이거 부셔버릴까 그냥? 한마 어딨어 한마. 어디로 가야 되지? 이런 거는 공략이 안 나올 텐데. 바보같이 내가 플레이어가 길을 잃어버릴 걸 하는 건. 왔다. 여기 모퉁이를 돌아가야 되는구나. 오케이. 뭐였더라? 99 가가치지?
Ew.
ew.
Welcome back, sir.
이제 그냥 바로 열어주네? 아싸.
Looks like Parker's still parked.
Parker. Still parked. 자, 신경 써.
Trixie?
Yeah?
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Hey, Trixie, look over there!
Why?
Didn't you see it?
No.
Never mind.
자. 걱정해야 해요.
You should care. You should care what people think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks, possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
Yeah.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right. So now what?
Now I wait. Wait for the moment to take down Kid Tannen, restore my good name, and win back the heart of Betty Lipinski.
Hold that thought. I bet that moment is just around the corner.
가슴털이 뭔가 엄청 신경 쓰였어. 뭔가 난 것도 아니고 안 난 것도 아니고.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker. Still ready to arrest Tannen?
Ready and willing.
Cool. Hang tight. I'll see what I can come up with. See you soon, Danny.
Take care, buddy.
눈빛이 달라졌어. 이제 뭘 해야 되지? 아서 맥플라이 데려와야지.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I happen to see Arthur McFly.
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
How is he? Where's he staying?
I didn't manage to find out.
If you see him again, tell him I'm looking for him, okay? I could really use his advice in regards to my you-know-what.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
My you know what이 뭐야? 뭔데? 뭐, 내가 놓친 게 있었나? 아 이렇게 이런 막 요약도 막 해주네. 아 흘리는구나 기자 친구한테. 그래서 어그로 야 너 개망했다며. 아유 쯧쯧. 문돌이 출신 과학자 수준 보소 .jpg 하면서 이제 어그로 겁나 끌겠네. 특종이야 특종.
Edna!
What?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
더 쓰레기같이 알려주는데?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
쟤는
Oh,
개
for
싫어하잖아.
goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
아
Please,
저걸
Miss Strickland, not now.
방치했다고?
Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public
You
safety.
know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile
mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
아 저기 다 꼬라박았구나. 자, 할 일 있다. 찾아 빨리.
Hey, boy, take a whiff of this. Gotta love that nose.
영화 보고 있었어?
I've been laying low, officer, but I've gotta go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
Officer?
I'll take it from here.
But...
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, Einstein, you done good.
일단 여인 숲으로 가볼까요? 아, 여기 프랑켄슈타인 그게 있네. 포스터가 있네. 아, 방향키가 살짝 불편하다. 근데 이런 컨트롤 이슈는
Hey, Doc, I could
그러니까
use a little
내일도
help.
What's the
불편한데
problem?
더하네 더해. 에,
Is Artie still here?
He's in the bathroom.
Hey, Artie, open up. You've got a gangster to bring down.
Is it time for me to meet this Sylvia?
No, it's time for you to meet Trixie.
Trixie says she's got something that might be able to send Kid up the river, but that you're the only one she trusts to check it out.
Me? What is she? Oh, I know what she's done. Clever.
Care to let us in on the secret?
Sorry, guys, but if Trixie's keeping it a secret, then so am I.
That's all well and good, Mr. McFly, but if you and Trixie are going to collaborate on this evidence, we'll need to arrange a rendezvous.
Well, Trixie's chained to Kid's speakeasy.
So we'll have to bring Arthur to Trixie.
No way am I getting anywhere near that place again.
얜 죽을 뻔했는걸?
I don't know how you talked me into this.
Just stay back here in the shadows and don't come out until you see Trixie.
You're sure I'll be safe here?
Perfectly safe. We'd never make you take any unnecessary...
Sagan.
그래,
Where's
이거
Kid? Don't worry.
아, 그러고 보니 그 트릭시를 처음 두들겨 맞으러 갔을 때 트릭시를 보고 인사를 좀 정겹게 하지 않았나? 그거 장난인 줄 알았는데.
Welcome back, sir.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
일단 데리고 가보자. 근데 나갈 수 있을까?
Trixie?
Yeah?
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Artie?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had to...
Cover for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Atta girl.
어휴, 가슴이 그냥.
Hey, you!
에이,
Yeah, jerk! I saw you making eyes at my unit!
jerk.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you...
I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate.
All right, fella, I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you know about this?
Nothing. Ah!
뭐야, 쏜 거야? 아, 어떻게? 죽었어?
Trixie?
Break's over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
죽었나? 그렇게 비웃는
Trixie?
건안 나올 텐데.
Yeah?
What happened in the alley with Arthur?
I don't want to talk about it.
Break a leg out there.
자기 데리고
Thanks.
도망가라고 했다가 까였나? 그리고 너도 이제 꺼지라고 공주에다 총 쐈나? 박사가 다 설명해 주겠지. 아이고 이거
Artie?
누가 맞았나?
You missed a hell of a party, buddy.
Kid! Well, what happened?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I'm hanging out in the club when all of a sudden I get an urge to drain the lizard, right? I come out into the alley, and who do I see? None other than that scrawny, subpoena-answering rat, Artie McFly. And get this! The little worm's whispering away all conquistadorial-like with my Trixie!
Oh, no.
Naturally, I pull out Kid Jr. and prepare to put a couple bullets in McFly's head. Which causes Artie's nose to start bleeding because he's a big wuss. And then... and then...
What?
Trixie literally gets down on the knees and begs me to let him live.
Huh?
Seriously, down on her knees crying and begging for McFly's life.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I fired 2 shots in the air and told Artie to take a hike.
Oh, that was merciful.
Hey, I got plenty of mercy. Besides, now Trixie owes me big time. And Kid Tannen always collects on his debts. Always.
그 트릭시가 미래의 할머니인가? 모르겠네. 다시 트릭시한테 가서 말이나 걸어볼까요? 박사님은 어디 간 거지? 아, 스페이스가 별로 안 빨라.
Welcome back, sir.
나 뒤에서 덮치는 줄 알았네.
Boss?
Do you mind? I'm trying to have a good time here.
I think you'll want to see this.
Are you crazy? Bringing a stick of dynamite into my club?
That's just it, boss. It's all over the place. I think our speakeasy arsonist is getting ready to strike again.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
얘는 마음은 이제 건수만 보이면 바로 할 것 같은데.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I talked to Kid.
Oh?
He told me about Artie.
Oh.
It was awesome of you to plead for his life.
And it was awesome of Kid to spare it. So you see why I gotta get rid of all the dirt I got on Kid. As long as he's loyal to me, I gotta stay loyal to him.
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, he's okay.
Are you sure?
Believe me, if he wasn't okay, I'd be the first to know. Okay, so Kid spared Artie's life, but that doesn't make him a saint.
Believe me, no one knows that better than me. But if Kid can let Artie off the hook, I guess I can let him off the hook. Know what I mean?
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
아, 어렵네. 제인은 다른 저주도 있지만 실력 있는... 제인이 누군데? 제인이 누구야? 당구알이야?
Hey, back off, kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to get your boyfriend kicked out of the club.
Oh, water under the bridge. You want to keep his seat warm?
Thanks anyway.
제인이 누굴까?
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker. See you soon, Danny.
Take care, buddy.
어디 됐어 이제? 제인이 누군데?
Looks like someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame. Looks like someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame.
이거 누가 설명해 준 사람 있었는데 제인이 누구였는지 기억이 안 나.
You in?
Let's go for odds.
나 홀세 가겠다고 했는데.
26.
Ah,
아, 근데 제목 번역은 짝수로 했구나. 밖에 제인이라는 사람이 여기 있다.
hey, bartender.
What'll it be?
I'll have a drink.
What's your poison?
Peps, on second thought, forget it.
Suit yourself.
What are you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bob. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Do you know what happened to Trixie out there? She seems pretty freaked out.
You talk weird, you know that? But no, I don't know nothing about Trixie's emotional state. Kid doesn't pay me nearly enough to pour drinks and babysit his crazy girlfriends.
So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
이거 그려달라고 하면 미래에 남지 않나?
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure.
근데 왠지 그려줄 것 같더라.
Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
Who are you working on now?
Boris Karloff. What do you think?
Not bad.
보리스 칼로프가 곧.
Thanks for the talk.
Next time, order a drink. This ain't no library, you know.
Hey,
What?
talk to you later.
Hey, look! A paying customer.
어디 보자.
There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them.
아, 안 되겠다. 너무 졸려서 여기까지 하겠어요. 여기까지 하겠습니다. 안녕.